Well, well, well. What do we have here? What do we have here? It seems as though the other day someone got into my DMs and told me, oh my God, somebody else went off on garlic loaf. It's about 2 hours in. She went off. Then I was like, all right, whatever. But then I got another message. Somebody else. It was like, oh yeah, she went off. So who do we have here? Charlie Gold went off on garlic bread. Let's watch it and then we'll discuss.
But to say someone lied about something that serious, yeah, please show those receipts.
Hmm. So what is happening here is that Charlie Gold is actually going over one of FFG's streams. Um, we know that Charlie has been covering FFG. She has beef with FFG because FFG tried with all her might to take Charlie Gold down. But now we know that FFG, her whole thing is crumbling because she's a liar and all kinds of stuff like that. But let's watch. And let me also say that I also had heard that Garlic had went into FFG's chat to defend himself. I'm like, how did this all get started? Because Garlic started doing videos on FFG for whatever reason instead of his usual foodie beauty. But let's go on. And so FFG has been going off, but Garlic went in there to defend himself.
Don't you have some fucking, chronic fucking injury or that's not even an injury? You fucking lied about dying. You said you were dying. You led your community to believe that you were dying. Okay? Gorlic fuckface, get the fuck out of here, you piece of absolute shit. Fucking preying on the women in this community. Hey guys, what's up, you guys? Watching your fucking views and subs and making a fucking ass out of yourself, you fucking gnome piece of shit. Okay? You lied about having a terminal illness. Get the fuck out of my face.
And where did she get this information from? Gaining Ground.
And wait,
Wait, real quick, because I'm really bad at keeping up with chat. I'm gonna say this as respectfully as possible because I do see garlic bread in chat. I'm gonna say this as respectfully as possible. Um, I know it's hard to possibly hear lies being told about you, especially serious ones, but I want to remind you of who I am. To the past several years, honestly, to the past like 5 years, there's been many lies, disgusting lies, told about me. And one of the reasons I stopped trying to prove certain shit and I sat back and let people show their ass is because I knew I was telling the truth. I'm not gonna go in people's chats, especially a platform that's not my own, and start going back and forth with their viewers. If you know you ain't lying, sit the fuck back and wait for FFG to show her ass.
And she's already been doing that.
I want to repeat, this is not the first time I've heard about the cancer thing. But I could be honest, no matter the criticism I had of you, Garlic Bread, in the past, and say, you know what? They ain't shown nothing that showed me.
Wait a minute, Charlie. You had criticism of him? Because from what he thinks, you got his back and you are his ally. That's one of the things that he told me. He was like that he had so much respect for Charlie Gold because when all the stuff was going down with Breezy and Jessica Massacre and things of that nature, he respected Charlie because Charlie stood up for him, fought the good fight for him. And I'm just like, what? Because I had researched that whole debacle, and one of the streams that I watched was Charlie Gold's stream talking about the stuff because she was just talking about the drama. She was like, "I'm here for the drama. Let's go over the drama." And I was like, she didn't stick up for you. She was just going over the drama. He's like, no, 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 no. She stood up for me, and I really respect her. He was going on about it. I was like, well, maybe I am misremembering what the hell. So I went back again and watched Charlie stream on that. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. What the hell you heard? Maybe it was another stream. Nah. It's crazy.
That you said that lie. I did hear the part about like you thought you were really sick, you thought you were dying. That doesn't equal cancer. It's a very serious claim to make. Even though you may be upset, I get that. That's a disgusting thing to say. I'd be upset as well.
But the thing about it, Charlie, is that the people that started that whole debacle of the cancer and whatnot, no, it came from a stagnant channel that is not getting like new subscribers, new viewers, and things like that. So in my mind, I was just like, after a while, forget it. Don't nobody watch him anyway. He's gonna have his little. I'm talking about Gigi. He's gonna have his little group of people that still watch him, but it's really not going anywhere.
Do not come on my fucking channel and my platform going back and forth with people. If you know you're not lying, you know you're not lying.
The audacity. But Charlie, he's been told all of this before.
And this is the same person, me, that for years people were going around lying, saying I had some fucking DUI. I never had a DUI in my life. And you know why I had to learn to let it fly? Because I knew I was telling the truth. And I like to let people continue with their lives, continue to see how
But also, Charlie,
how far you
pause it on that base. But also, Charlie, if he does not want to hear the lies, he has the option not to watch the people. Stop watching the people is what I said, because they're not getting more viewers. They're not accomplishing the goal that they are hoping to accomplish, which is actually take you down and make you lose subscribers. So just keep on pushing with your food and beauty content. That's what I said. But I wasn't listened to, because every fucking time I'm like, don't make a video, don't make a video, don't make a video. Okay, I'm not gonna make a video. Fucking hour later, I made the video.
take it. And at the same time, I was losing support. I was losing all of that. But I had to eat that because I knew at the end of the day who the fuck I was. So don't come on my platform and my chat doing this shit with my viewers. We share viewers. There might be some of your viewers who don't fuck with me. There might be some of my viewers who don't fuck with you. You know what I do? I don't go to your channel and do that shit. If you know you're not lying, if you know that these pieces of shit are lying, sit the fuck back and wait for it to play out. But don't come in my shit and go back and forth with people. Don't do that over here. I'm very respectful of other people's platforms, even if I don't fuck with you. So the same respect that I put out there, make sure you bring it back over here. So you could sit here and engage with the content and all that, but don't do the back and forth with my viewers. That's a respect I've had for a lot of people in this space. So learn to have the same respect for me. Because the last thing you want is me speaking back on you, because I don't do what these bitches do. Thank you. Back.
All right. So with all that being said, let's not act like this motherfucker ain't heard all of this shit before. He's heard it from me. He's heard it from Christina. He's heard it like these people are nothing. Out of all the people that have talked badly about him, he came into Charlie's chat because he thought that Charlie was going to have his back. He's going back and forth with her chat, the people that come to her to watch her and basically give her views, her subscribers, and you're fighting with her subscribers. In my mind, you fighting with her money. Like, she's supposed to be like, don't be talking about garlic. Y'all need to check your mouth. For what? For you? But secondly, you come into Charlie's chat because you thought for some reason she was your ally. And I think that's what you get mistaken a lot. People treat you nice, but they're not your friends. I said, basically, there really is no friends on the internet, right? So out of all the people that have talked badly about you, who do we have? We have Yo Mama. We have Gigi. We have Busy Little B. Who else? Whoever else. That Rampage chick. All these people are talking badly about you, but you're not in their live stream chats going back and forth and defending yourself and going back and forth with their chat. Why is that? Why is that? These are people that are talking badly about you that either have stagnant channels, declining channels, or channels that just didn't jump off. But you went into Charlie's chat. You purposely decided to go into Charlie's chat because she has a big following. And you thought that you were going to get a public ally. Just like when I stopped fucking with your ass, where'd you run? You ran right over to Yaba's chat because she has a big following and you wanted to get that allyship started again when you hadn't been fucking with her for months. You said you didn't like her. Said you didn't like her. That's what you said. But you ran right back over there. It's calculated. Trying to get your money up. Trying to get your views up. Because they are declining. Because you got demonetized and you lost motivation for doing videos. You were doing videos, 3 times a day? 3-4 times a day on Foodie Beauty. Every time she came out, you came out. But then you got demonetized. So for what? For what? You wasn't making money. It looks like it was all about the views and the money. And you showed that. And then when you tried to come back because you thought you were going to get remonetized again, you started doing live streams to try to get more viewers. But your live streams suck. From what I've heard. I've not sat down and watched a live stream of yours. But it is really telling that the people that are starting the rumors about you, you don't go into their chats to defend yourself. Many times told you, stop watching them. Who the fuck cares? Because nobody watches these people. But the big one, and you went into FFG's chat, was a big following that is declining. Everybody's talking about her and stuff like that. You're threatening to go talk to her brother when he already has a platform on Twitter that everybody scopes out all the time. For what the fuck would he want to talk to you for? So again, this has all been said to him before. He's going to act like he hears it. If a strong person, strong black woman, if a strong person tells him something that's been told to him many times, okay, I got it, I do understand. He don't understand. He's still going to keep on doing the same thing. He's going to still keep on fighting with FFG, even though she's on the decline. Probably still fight with Yo Mama if he says something again. But you notice, he ain't said shit about me, huh? He ain't said shit about Christina. Christina, the one that helped him when his channel was declining the first time. It was declining the first time. And she was the one making videos for him because he was scared to get on the internet. Oh, that's something that I didn't talk about before. He was scared to get on the internet. See, all the things that I've talked about, Garlic, that shit is light work. That shit is light work. If I really wanted to be mean, I could say a lot. And I think that he knows that. But he's going to go after these penny ante content creators making up stories because of his ego and his pride. But he's not gonna talk about the things that I say because of his ego and his pride. It's like a catch-22. Dude, if they're not affecting your personal life, and I've told you this before, if they're not affecting your personal life, why speak on it? Keep on. I told you, I said this before in another video. Keep on doing your little foodie beauty content and keep it pushing. Because even your audience said they're not here for the back and forth. How come you weren't covering FFG when y'all and FFG were going after each other? Because you wanted their views. You wanted their subscribers and their views. And you felt if they kept on going back and forth within the girl world reaction space, then people would come over to you because they want foodie beauty. But now you're into all the shit. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm beating this horse. I do, again, have another channel, the Icy Bridge Files, where I do the true crime, cold stories. I am late putting out the story, the second chapter of Mara Murray. So I'm still working on that, and I have some other ideas in the works. But if you have not ventured on over to that channel, please do, because I have quite a few videos up, and I would love you guys to hear the stories with me as I tell them. Anyway, you guys, I will talk to you later. I have to get that Murray video up today. Not today, this week. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.